waiting for the confirmation. Can anybody confirm that Vizag location has joined?
Yes, sir, we have joined, and it is a kind of,
Oh,
camera
okay.
is going on.
Okay. So now I will ask everybody to switch on your cameras so that we can see everyone. Okay.
Okay, good morning, one and all. Welcome to the webinar on freight forwarding and carriers and international logistics. A warm welcome to our esteemed guest, Mr. Bhanu Prakash, Director, Corporate Services, Nama Cargo Services Limited, Saudi Arabia. A very good morning, sir. And thank you so much for this opportunity given to us for making us have the opportunity to know the information about freight forwarding and carriers and logistics and international logistics. And Mr. Bhanu Prakash brings over 3 decades of rich experience in the information technology industry with a distinguished career spanning more than 27 years in logistics operations across Saudi Arabia. His expertise lies in freight forwarding, customs clearance, and related services, making him a seasoned authority in region's supply chain and regulatory landscape. Currently serving as a IT and corporate services director, Mr. Bhanu Prakash combines deep technical acumen with strategic oversight. He has led transformative initiatives that bridge operational efficiency with digital innovation, particularly in financial analytics and Oracle financial solutions. His proficiency in VAT services and regulatory submissions has positioned him as a trusted advisor in compliance and fiscal governance. His career reflects a rare blend of hands on technical leadership and cross functional coordination. His insights into logistics and IT systems have empowered the organizations to streamline workflows, enhance transparency, and meet evolving market demands. For students aspiring to enter fields of technology, logistics, or financial systems, Sir offers a wealth of practical wisdom and industry tested strategies. We are awaiting to learn a lot from you, sir. Over to you. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, all. Am I audible to you all? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
First of all, thank you for Tech Mahindra for giving this opportunity. We'll go directly to the presentation. Is it visible? Is it a screen is visible to all?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Today we are going to cover it out all freight forwarding. I think there is some echo is coming to me. Whatever I'm speaking, I can hear back.
So you can continue because your voice is clear to everybody. We are not having any kind of echo.
There is no echo there.
No, no echo. So I request you to please continue your slides.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me. Okay, so we are going to cover it at what are the milestones in fire. No, there is a echo continuously coming to me.
Saik, could you please help?
Sir, I think it's because you have joined with two different logins, right?
1 minute, let me see.
Because I
Can
can
you
see
stop the other one?
one more profile named Bhanu. So maybe
Can
you
you
have
stop
joined.
that one?
So I can remove that one. Now can you try, sir, now?
Hello? This is okay now. Yeah, thank you.
No, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, thank you. And who are the key stakeholders in shipping documents and everything? Then we will go through some demo. how that freight forwarders use the system to track entire process and everything. So first we will look into that who is exactly a freight forwarder, what is his role, everything. So for that one, we will take a real example, then we will cover it everything. Assume that Reddy Labs, a company in Hyderabad, want to bring one equipment for research and development from Italy, somewhere in the location of near to Milan. So here the buyer is Reddy Labs. They want to bring some equipment from XYZ company in Italy. So they contacted, they placed the order, but to bring the equipment all the way from Italy to Hyderabad, there are a lot of processes are involved. As a research and development company of Reddy Lab, they cannot go directly to the supplier, arranging inland transportation inside Italy, then export clearance, bringing the material via sea, air, or anything, and bring it to Hyderabad. Then there is some custom clearance process, everything. So for this, all these things requirement, they need some person who can support all these activities. Okay. So what they do is they use one of experienced persons like freight forwarders who will act on behalf of buyer to arrange all these activities for them. Okay. So he is an intermediate person between seller and buyer. So freight forwarder, what he do is he arrange pickup, packing is required if it is required it, then bookings, export clearance, and shipping, moving the items from origin to destination, and arranging custom clearance at destination, and transportation from destination port to anywhere to their buyer's location. So all these activities will carry forward by a freight forwarder. So as a freight forwarder, you don't have any flight or ship or anything. You don't own anything like that one. But he is having expertise, and he is having a contacts, and he is having a good agents all over the world. So what they would do is on behalf of buyer, he arrange everything for the buyer to bring the items from one location to another location. That is what we call it as a freight forwarder. Now we can see the growth of freight forwarding business. You can see here, right now in 2023, as per analysis, the market is $174 billion. And now it is going to reach $265 billion by 2033. So there is a huge growth in this freight forwarding area. Actually, logistics are divided into couple of subdivisions. One is like a courier division, second one is freight forwarding, third one is like a supply chain management, where we have like warehousing, distribution, all the services comes, and the fourth one is like last mile delivery, everything like that. So we are talking about a division of logistics is which is freight forwarding, which is having a huge growth, especially in India, like a 16% in Asia Pacific, like 23 in the Middle East and Africa, like this one, North America. So there is a lot of opportunities for this freight forwarding market. And all the way while we are going through the slides and everything, while discussing, we can see that what type of job opportunities are available in this market also. Now come to the major players in freight forwarding. Like DSV is a big player, DHL Global Forwarding. DHL having a different divisions also. Like courier division is having it. We are talking about Global Forwarding, which is market share of 33 billion. In we are talking about 23, 24. Like that, there is a Kunenagel, Siva Logistics, and like Nippon Express, Japanese company, Geodis is a French company, and DHL is a German company. So there are a lot of players, but we are talking about the top 10 players in freight forwarding. And market growth is very much high, and there are good players are in the market. So there are plenty of opportunities for this freight forwarding business. Now we will look into that. Who are the key players in this entire process? The one which we are talking about, like Reddy Labs, is a buyer, is a consignee. The XYZ company which is selling the item from Italy is a seller. Okay, so there is a exporter, we will arrange it. Consignee is a, like for our example, like a consignee is a importer. Freight forwarders like DHL or DSV or Kunenagel, whoever it may be, who is the freight forwarder. He may be the custom broker also sometimes, or he will provide some external party to clear the shipment. So there is a custom brokers are involved in this one. Then there is a airlines, shipping lines, trucking companies, which is required lot of like a inland transportation or destination transportation. Okay, and there is a port and airport authorities also involved in this entire process. And there is a customs transportation authorities, like suppose you are bringing some material which is required a chemical permit or landing permit. So you need to approach to lot of companies to get this approval before the shipment arrival to destination country. Like in India, suppose you are bringing some material for research and development. So what happens is they require some permission. So freight forwarders may arrange those things through other regulatory bodies. And custom brokers, what they will do is they will classify this exam, like, and what is the duty percentage, and how this item should be mentioned in documentation, and all these things. So these are the main stakeholders in the entire freight forwarding process. So next one is like a quotation. When again, going to our example, Reddy Labs, when they contact a company in Italy, what they do is they'll ask for, we require this type of item from your side. So the seller provide a document saying that quotation. It is having a price, terms, and rest of the details. What is the terms and everything is related to our subject also. Like there is a Incoterms will place in this place. What is Incoterms? What is their role? Everything we will discuss in later slides. Okay. Then there is a purchase order. That means they, like Reddy Labs or whoever is the consignee, they confirm seller saying that, okay, I agreed with your terms and conditions and everything. These are the quantity required and these are the delivery instructions and everything. This official document, we call it as a purchase order. This is from buyer to seller. Okay, commercial invoice, legal proof, like, what happens is one seller make it ready everything, he will mention, okay, these are the items I sell it to the buyer, and these are the price and description and value, and if any special instructions are there, he will mention it. Then there is another document called packing list. It contains dimensions of the cargo or weight of the cargo, or like here it is like a, if it is, it comes under boxes or it is a pieces or it is in a container, all this information will be provided in a packing list. Then certificate of origin, and then BL, airway bill or BL copy. If it is moving by air, it will be airway bill copy. If it is moved by sea, it will be a BL copy. And if it is moved over land, like this, like between suppose you are moving something from India to Afghanistan by truck or something, it is called truck airway bill. It is also truckway bill. Also, it is called. So some of the documents we described here, but there are other documents are which are required also, which we can look into that later stage. So here I'm trying to display entire freight forwarding process, okay, from origin to destination. It is having a different milestones. Like you can see it, 11 are there. Each area, there are certain people are required. There is a job descriptions for each and every milestone area. Okay. So again, we will take it our example like Reddy Labs. It is in Hyderabad. They place the order in Italy, where they pick up to location from Milan. There is a near to Milan city. There is a factory where they need to bring the items and move it to Hyderabad. So from Italy, the place from factory to port inside Italy, we call it origin services. From Hyderabad airport to or somewhere Vishakhapatnam port or somewhere up to client site, we call it as a destination services. Okay, so there is a origin services involved, destination services involved here. Now, what happens is when Ready Labs placed a item to the Italy company, they said it is okay. This item will be ready by December 15th from my factory. Then what the freight forwarder will do is he will start contacting the supplier saying that these items are ready, whether I can come and pick up from your factory location, and how many items you are giving, how many pieces will be there, can I put it bring a container to your factory. All these things he will start chasing with supplier. This is called expediting process. Expediting process, they call it expediters. So the people who are sitting in freight forwarding company chasing with suppliers for readiness of the material, everything, they call it expeditors. So there is a job profile for them. Their main chasing is like they need to communicate with supplier, getting readiness of the material, when it will be, and all these things. Then they once the material ready, they send the truck to the supplier site, collect the material, bring it to warehouse. Then in our warehouse at origin site, I am talking about origin place in Italy. Okay, the material comes to the warehouse. Then it is verified against the purchase order issued by our consignee, who is Ready Labs in our case. So what happens is the person receive the material in our warehouse, he verify everything. Like as per the purchase order, these items are available or not. Okay. Whether it will be repacking is required, because if it is a containerized cargo or LCL, all these things we are going to talk about it. So he will verify the physical items against purchase order. So for them, we call it as warehouse receiving clerk. His main job is to to receive the items in warehouse, make sure that it is against the purchase order and physical condition of the material, everything, and inventory checking. So maybe this job is inventory checker is a different job, or warehouse receiving is a different job. But main functionality is to make sure that against the purchase order, all the items are received and with good condition and everything. So that is the second portion of this item. So then there is export coordinator. Export coordinators, what they do is they deal with airlines and shipping lines. Okay, they check with that airlines and shipping lines when the vessel will be ready for departure from Italy, or when the flight will be ready for the departure, what is the space allocation, is space is ready or not, or if it is a container is required to collect a empty container from the port and bring it to the warehouse, or maybe to the supplier location itself. Sometimes what we do is we take directly the container from port to the supplier and load the material, take it directly to the seaport or airport. Or sometimes what we do is we bring it to our warehouse, and do the packing, everything, load into the containers, then move to seaport or airport. So there is a export coordinators. What they do is all the required documentation, everything they will make it ready, coordination with the shipping line airlines, and make sure that the items delivered in accurate manner to the seaport or airport. That is export coordinators and everything. Then there is another government authority, everything is required at origin place, okay, to clear the material. It is called origin customs clearance. Okay, so there is some documents are required, and preparation of airway bill, BL, everything be done by export coordinators also. So the custom clearance will be done there. Then the material comes. Then we have like expected time of departure. It is called ETD, and there is a ETA, expected time of arrival at destination ports. Okay, it is called ETD, ETA. So based on the flight schedule or vessel arrival, all these things, origin agent provide destination agent saying that okay, we make it ready everything. The material will go from so and so date from Italy, and it will arrive Hyderabad airport or Visakhapatnam port or anything. So expected time of arrival is this much. Okay, they provide this information to okay destination agent. Destination agent is maybe the same freight forwarder, or freight forwarder will assign to somebody. Okay, but everything under freight forwarding group only. Okay, what we will do is we can keep the questions end of the section, or you want me to take some questions in between, Mr. Jha?
I think it's better that we have a Q&A session by the end of the session, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
okay. So is it clear to everybody, like origin services we covered right now? What are the things are involved at origin operations, and then we will move to the destination. That means the ETA, based on ETA, ETD, everything, all this process will be updated in freight forwarder system. So, as a Ready Labs sitting in Hyderabad can track their shipment through a portal or like some uh, dashboard or anything. What they can see is okay, my shipment is collected from supplier side and it arrived to origin warehouse. Then it comes to booking area. Okay. Then what happens is all these things they can monitor it. Shipment arrived to the destination port like Vizag or Hyderabad. Then destination agent, what he do is he need to prepare some documentation, submit to destination custom clearance authorities, saying that okay, this is my airway bill copy as a port, my packing list, maybe some, because it all varies depending on country to country, required documents and everything. But compulsory are like a packing list and airway bill or BL copy. These are these things. And another one is here is DO, delivery order collection, which is issued by shipping line for the destination agent. So they provide all this document, take it to the custom authority, submit their document, and they mention like HS codes. That means whatever the items you are bringing, that there is a classification code will be there. It is like a 12 digits in Saudi, and I'm not sure in in India it is a 10 digits or 12 digits, which is having it. Okay, so each code represent in different area. We need to go through the entire process to learn about HS codes. Okay, you can note down and you can go through the Google or anywhere. You can see there is a meaning of every two digits for that HS codes. So okay, so each and every item having a HS code, which is having based on HS code, each country having a duty percentage, like it may be 5%, it may be 12%, 18%, 33%, whatever it may be. So each country will decide their custom duties for based on the items. So agent, what he will do is he prepare the document based on that duty. Maybe sometimes what happens is duty is free for some items also, like medical items or some equipment. Government authorities will decide that okay, there is a new duty on these items. So based on all these things, they submit the document and prepare it, and then it comes to clearance. Okay, sometimes maybe a physical clearance, or maybe sometimes it's through a X-ray. Like there is a container X-rays are available. It will pass through the X-ray, and automatically it will detect everything, whatever requirement for their inspection. Then it comes to, once the shipment is cleared, then destination agent will transport this material directly to the consignee, or they bring it to destination warehouse, where customer says that I cannot accept directly container to my warehouse location. Like Ready Lab said, that don't bring the container to my yard. What you can do is you can take it this container to your warehouse, de-stuff everything, bring the items like in a pallets or boxes. So container de-stuffing, everything happens there. Then it move to destination, customer location, warehouse, or whatever it may be. So these are the destination process. Okay. Now we are talking about a general cargo or any equipment. Assume that same process is involved, but there is a personnel, he want to move from USA to India. So he required packing everything carried out at his house, then bring it to the material to their warehouse and bring it everything and bring it to their house in Hyderabad, repack, remove boxes, everything, and assemble their table, TV, or anything in their house at Hyderabad. That means it is called household relocation services, HSG, household goods relocation services. This is related to persons who want to relocate from one place to another place. But mostly the process is involved same. Relocation services, we are talking here about general cargo or oversized cargo, everything. But the process is there are two different jobs are there. House relocation services where packers are required, survey required. It survey means in which floor the house is relocated, whether it is required some sort of crane or anything. In general cargo also sometimes surveyor will go. If it is a oversized cargo, then he will do the route surveys also. So whether while bringing the material is any electrical wires are removed or roads are to be like you cannot bring this heavy oversized cargo directly from the main road. You need to bring it from loop line. So this road survey, everything carried out by surveyor. Okay. So there are same process involved in household goods relocation and same process involved for general cargo also. So that means there is a origin services, there is a destination services. So if the shipment is coming, example, from Germany or it is from Japan, it is coming to India. That means it is a inbound shipment for Indian company which is carrying it. If that suppose you are sending some item from Hyderabad to like France or somewhere for repair and some items to be repaired and bring it back, there is a export shipment. It is called export. So that means you are carrying uh, the work from India to outside. So it's called export shipment. If the shipment is coming from outside to India, it's an import shipment. Okay. Then for here, if the all the origin services are carried at India if it is a export shipment. If it is import shipment, it will be carried out outside. Okay. So here it is a origin agent, destination agent is involved. Then there is a customs involved. There is a shipping line, airlines or trucking companies are involved in this process. Then there is a packing company involved if it is a packing is required, and there is a authorities for permissions, everything. So this is the entire process related to freight forwarding. Okay, so this is here we mentioned it same thing. Okay, cargo pickup, inland transportation, export documentation, shipping companies, loading port, sea transportation, discharge at port, custom clearance, and deliver to consignee. Okay, so these are the process what we discussed it detailedly. Now, before going to this one, let us go to the okay job roles involved in entire process. Okay, so there is a sales executive or business development manager. What he does is he contact Reddy Labs or any companies or anything saying that we can carry out all these services, and he negotiate rates and everything with this consignees. So there is a sales executive and business development manager at this service level, customer service coordinator or expediters, the one which we talked about earlier. So he coordinate with supplier for readiness of the material, documentation, and everything. Then there is another transport dispatcher arranging execute local pickup from the shipper premises. Like there is a these type of jobs are involved at booking and pickup at origin milestone area. Then there is a export documentation and custom clearance. So documentation executive, then custom broker or clearance officer, which are at origin level. It may be at India or it may be at Germany or anywhere also. So this guy's main role is to prepare export documentation, packing list, airway bills, or any labels to be arranged for paste it on the boxes and all these things. They will take care of documentation executive. Then there is a custom broker who carry out custom clearance at origin custom clearance. Then there is origin handling and consolidation area. There is a warehouse supervisor, forklift operators, operations coordinator. All these jobs are at origin place. Then it is international transportation, freight forwarding executive who carry out this type of jobs like preparing airway bill, coordination with carriers, network coordination, and advising destination agent about ETA, ETD, all these things. Then at the destination area, we have a import customs broker and clearance agent and compliance officers. Make sure that there is a import laws and trade agreements are there. Based on that, what are the documents are required, what are the permits are required, all these things they carry out. Then warehouse operations supervisor or manager or clerk or anything, what they do is they receive the material at a destination, and they make sure that if it is required destuffing, offloading, all these things they carry out, and they make sure that final delivery, the site is ready to receive the items, and they do the all this coordination and everything. Then final delivery to consignee, delivery planner, custom service representative, which he received the material at a destination, and make sure that proof of delivery is signed, and any issues are there like physical checking of the material whether it is received and good condition and everything. So various jobs are involved in this freight forwarding entire process. Now it comes to Incoterms. What is Incoterms? Okay. Again, before discussing it, we will go back to our main screen. Okay, Reddy Lab said, okay, supplier saying that, okay, I want this material. Then supplier said is, okay, I can make this item ready, but I cannot ship it from my location to your location, because it is not my scope, it is not our job to do that one. Then there is a terms agreed with seller by buyer saying that, okay, what we can do is we arrange a third party to come to your location and collect the material. This is one type of agreement with seller. Second type of agreement is the seller says that no, this item is a very much high valuable item and it is required special type of transportation. What I can do is I can pack it properly as per international packing regulations, everything. I will do the packing. I will transport everything till the seaport or airport, and I will load those material inside the airport, like flight or anything. That means they carry the custom clearance also. That means fair for Ready Lab said to freight forwarder saying that your job is from shipping that item from this portion like sea everything, and do the custom clearance and delivery to my location. All this process is not your scope. This is scope of supplier. Supplier will take care. Sometimes they say that, okay, we will deliver the material to your warehouse only. Supplier will say, we will deliver the material to your warehouse. After that, booking, custom clears, everything is freight forwarder's responsibility. So you can understand, sometimes supplier will say that, okay, I will deliver the material up to the Hyderabad seaport or airport, but clearance and delivery to at destination is freight forwarder's responsibility. That means there is a agreement between buyer and seller saying that up to what stage he will provide the item. Okay, so this will be decided. The purchase order will mention the incoterms. Okay, these are the incoterms. If that X works, that means export packing only the seller's responsibility. Okay, rest of all this process, loading, delivery to the port, export custom clearance, origin terminal charges, loading on carriage, and carriage charges, insurance, destination terminal delivery, all these are responsibility of the buyer. Buyer is assigning this job responsibility to the freight forwarder. So this Incoterms clearly mention what is the scope of seller, what is the scope of buyer. Buyer in terms of freight forwarder, or maybe buyer itself. Buyer maybe directly deal with that. Like sometimes what happens is Ready Lab, they are into research and development. So they don't want to concentrate their time and effect to clear the shipment at origin, packing and all these things. So that's the reason that what they do is they assign all this job to freight forwarders who are specialists, who is having a network, who is having a good connection with airlines, shipping lines. So they will get good rates also. If the buyer itself directly going to the shipping line and they will ask, okay, I want to move this shipment from Germany to, maybe they will get like, $40 or anything, because he is going occasionally to the shipping line. But as a freight forwarder, if I go directly to the shipping line and daily I am going with a lot of cargo, so I am having a good buying power. So that's the reason freight forwarders provides very good cost optimization and good shipping routes. Like maybe if I can bring this material this route or this airlines, the shipment will come in proper way. Okay, so they optimize the cost, they optimize shipping route, everything, and help buyer to bring these data items in a good condition to destination. So in this, what we are talking about is the term, incoterm, which is who is responsible for what. Okay, so in this FCA means what happens is the supplier or seller, maybe he will contact some local companies or whatever it may be. It is their responsibility to bring it, the item, till origin terminal. So from origin terminal to destination, will be the responsibility of buyer. In case of CFR, for example, CFR, what happens is until the item come to the destination port, it is responsibility of the supplier. Supplier will take care. What buyer will do is he will arrange destination terminal charges, then deliver to destination. All this local transportation, if it is a de-stuffing is required, everything they do that one. Okay. But in case of DPU or DAP or these things, what happens is just custom duties and taxes only paid by the buyer. Like Reddy Labs, what they will do is the seller will say that, okay, there you need to pay this much custom duty only. That's it. From origin to destination, everything taken care by the supplier. So they will make it ready, everything. So these Incoterms are very, very important entire freight forwarding process. Okay. So each and every, you need to learn it whenever you are going into the deep into this freight forwarding business. This is very, very important term mentioned in purchase order. The purchase order is an official document which is issued by a buyer to seller. The same time, the buyer will share this purchase order with freight forwarder also. So what happens is he's having a clear picture. Freight forwarder is having a clear picture what type of scope is required for me based on the Incoterm. If Incoterm says that X works, that means he will start process from 1 to 11. If Incoterm says CFR, then he will do the 8, 9, 10, 11 milestones only. Okay, you will not carry out anything. If it is like FCA, okay, then what happens is loading charges and all these things will carried out by supplier. So he will do the things from port services to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So this is importance of Incoterms. Okay, this is entire process of Incoterms, what are the importance and everything. And there are risks are involved. Okay, it is like transfer of risk. Okay, where it happens, on which one. Okay, then there is insurance involved. What happens is, okay, who is responsible for if material is like uh, transit area, who is responsible. Okay, so these are all defined and determined by this Incoterms only. Okay, so we covered what are the documentation required, what are the milestones involved, who is involved where, and what are the in-depth, okay, involvement of each and every milestone, what are the Incoterms, and job roles, what are the job roles available in entire area. Okay, now what we can do is let us go through our freight forwarding system. I can show you. Okay, is it clear, the screen? Is it visible? Screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so here you can see the shipment, various shipments are there. And if we pick up one shipment saying that, okay, let us go to the shipment which is coming from Japan to Saudi Arabia. Okay. Now here there is various involvement are there like shipping, address, packing, booking, clearance, payments, documents, and everything. Okay. So by this you can see that this shipment is coming from Japan to Saudi Arabia. Okay. Here there is a different type of IG, IH or anything is involved. Okay. That means IG represent inbound general cargo shipment. Okay. if it is WW means warehouse to warehouse. Okay, that means this job, entire job is required from origin warehouse to destination warehouse. So there is a code involved in this work order which will says that what is the scope of, okay, involvement of the destination agent. Okay, then there is a incoterm FOB or X works or whatever it may be. Then it shows that what is the mode of the shipment, if it is a ocean shipment or it is a air shipment, everything. Okay, so what we will do is we will create a shipment saying that, okay, who is the consignee? Suppose Hyundai shipping, or like you can say that drilling and petroleum company. There is a company in Saudi Arabia. They want to bring some items. Okay, it is a inbound shipment. They want to bring it some items by ocean. Then you will have different type of it is a ocean shipment only, but a different mode of the shipment also. It is a full container or less container, or it is in full container also. There are different type of containers: open top container, freezer container. Like if you want to bring it some refrigerated items, like food items or everything, it is a refrigerated item. So freezer container, or is it a iso tank container? Okay, it is a, like a charter container, like you want to bring entire charter shipment from Germany to here, like this one. Okay, so there is, if it is a air shipment, then automatically it is a normal cargo or air charter. Suppose you want to bring entire goods on charter flight to USA to Saudi Arabia, India, or anything, so it is, you can select it. So it is a courier shipment or break bulk. Like if you are bringing pipes or anything, it is called break bulk shipment. Okay. If it is a road shipment, it is coming from, like it is going, a shipment is going from India to Afghanistan via Pakistan and everything by road. If it is a road shipment, so we will select it. It is called mode of the shipment. And in that mode also, if it is a full container, that means this consignee having a full container of 40 foot or 20 foot or 45 foot, okay, is having a material. In case if you don't have a full container, then it is a less than container load. Maybe other consignee shipment also will be merged with this shipment. Okay, then you are having a shipment type, whether it is a door to door household goods, as I mentioned earlier, or it is a outbound, like only your scope is export only, then it is a outbound shipment. If it is a warehouse to warehouse, that means bringing the items from origin location to destination location. So these things will be feeded in our system. Okay, then Incoterm. See here, we will select it which type of Incoterm, whether it is a X works, DDP, or FOB, based on the buyer and seller agreed Incoterm. Then see here, we will select it from which country it is coming. For example, it is coming from Germany and it is coming to India, for example. Then in Germany, which port it is coming at? Okay, you can select it. It is from Rotterdam. This is, we selected ocean. So automatically the system, what it will do is whatever the seaport available in this Germany, it will bring it. Then it will select it destination, where it is. It is a Bombay Navasena port or Vishakhapatnam port, or it is not showing Hyderabad because it is no seaport is available. So based on the seaport, it will select it. I selected suppose Vishakhapatnam. Who is the shipper? XYZ, for example. So this information will be feeded here. Then in this shipment, what are the PO line items? Like which is the purchase order? What is the line item? What is the description of the item? What is the shipping quantity? Everything mentioned it in this level. Okay. Now we will go through one example which is having, Okay, this is coming from origin. It is export shipment. It is going from Saudi Arabia to Uganda. Okay, which is having a medicine, which is Jumjum Pharma Medicals. They are sending this medicine to Saudi Arabia to Uganda. Okay, then there will be addresses which will have who is the shipper, what is the pickup location, and what is the final delivery location, and origin warehouse location. All this information will be feeded in address area. Then it comes to packing. Okay, in this one it is not ready. We will go to the another example where we can see real example of like here we'll see here there is a pallet of 69 kilos, and what are the line items, everything, when it is received to our warehouse also, and warehouse receipt number we're having it. Okay, so this information will be feeded in this one. Then they will generate a packing report, FCR. Okay, all these documents will be generated. Then it comes to booking. Okay, which airlines they used it? Is a Qatar Airlines. What is the flight number? What is the airway bill number? And what is estimated date of arrival at destination? What is estimated departure time? It is called ETD, ETA. Okay, then it comes to clearance area. That means when it is see here vessel is not yet arrived. Okay, suppose assume that vessel is arrived today. If I put it 14th, so now that is changed is waiting for DO collection. Suppose example is I'm putting like DO collected today 14th. If I put it then waiting for rotation number. That means there is a collection number is required. Okay, assume that I put it rotation date. Then it is called draft bayan. Bayan is a custom document which is required. Assume that I prepared like a document. Where is the document?
Yeah,
Suppose I,
wait.
excuse me, anything? Okay. So suppose shipment is cleared. So when you enter the date automatically, it is showing that shipment is cleared. So various involvement is there. Then you can say that, okay, DO charges, how much we paid it for the shipment. Okay. Add. And there is a custom duty or like a custom duty charges and bayan charges. We paid it this much. So what happens is all these things will be entered in freight forwarder system. I'm showing a real example of a freight forwarder system, how they manage things. Okay. Now come to the documents. See here, all the documents will be updated by the team. Okay. If you want to see here, there is a airway bill copy. You can see that this is, it will mention that who is the shipper, who is the consignee, what is the airway bill number, where it is going, and it is going from Jeddah to somewhere. They are using Qatar Airways, and what are the material are there on behalf of this one, what is 69.2 kilos, and all these things they will update it. Then it goes to another document, call it, okay, this is sales invoice, commercial invoice copy. Then there is a packing list, okay, which it is mentioned. We discussed it. What is the gross weight? What is the net weight? Everything as we discussed earlier. Whether it is a container or pallet or anything, this will be there. Everything in this document, okay, and it will tell that who is the supplier. Jumjum is the supplier, and there is some other information like supplier order, customer order reference number. It is maybe the PO order number, everything. So these are the documents are uploaded, and then it is like warehouse. What happens is this job is a like suppose test job we will put it. Okay, that means what is the job? Whether it is a material pickup, delivery, packing, local move, everything. So these are all things they will feed into the system. Okay, and which truck is involved? from which location to which location this transportation is going on, whether it is a Nama own truck or which truck number we are using it. All these things will be imported in this warehouse section. That means there is a origin services, what we discussed in our this area, where this one, okay, warehouse. That means which truck they are using it, what is the truck number, who are the people are attending this item. Everything will be covered in this area. And there is a booking, okay, which airline shipping lines will be entered at booking information area. And this one will be the who is the supplier, who is the consignee, where is the location, what is their contact number, everything entered in the address area. Okay, then there is a destination custom clearance where you are going to enter like a translation, we will put it HS codes and everything also. Okay, what are the HS code, what are the, for example, we will show you one example which is done translation HS codes also. For quickly we will see that one. Anything is there, let us go to Japan translation, anything it is not done. Quickly we will put it. Okay, this one we will gross weight, net weight. Okay, invoice value is they are mentioning. So here they will mention it. Okay, see here, this is called HS code. Okay, which is represent what is the duty percent. Okay, what is the duty percent. Okay, this is some examples I shown to you how the custom clearance and freight forwarder system will work. This is the live example of how entire process is mapped. This entire process is mapped in the freight forwarders system. Okay. Okay, this will cover up everything what we discussed it. And there are something like, seller responsibility as like Incoterms we discussed it. This is available. And also there is a write-up. This presentation I'm going to share with your team. Maybe you can get it. Entire process is whatever I explained it, I put it in a document. Okay, entire process, what freight forwarders play different roles and what are their things, they do it, everything. And exporter, when we talk about freight forwarder to exporter also, I documented everything. As a importer, what are the responsibilities, this one also I drafted everything. This you can go through this presentation, you can get it from your team, I'll share with them directly. So this is covers entire process. If you have any questions and or anything, we can go through it. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That was a very thought-sparking and value-packed presentation and webinar. I would like to open the session for question and answer session, and all the students from all the locations can come forward with their questions.
If you have any questions or anything related to export operations, import operations, or job related or anything, one thing I want to clear it to all the students. There is a big growth in this market and lot of opportunities in India and overseas everywhere. So you can go deep and you can involve very much in this industry. Okay, and you are into a good academy, Tech Mahindra, you are into good hands also, I can say. So their curriculum, everything will covering. I have gone through their materials, everything. So lucky that you are into a good academy where you can get lot of knowledge. Okay, there are plenty of opportunities in Gulf area, especially I can tell you. Okay, the Gulf area, especially Saudi Arabia, expanding like anything. Okay, so you can concentrate it, and lot of Indians are coming to Saudi Arabia now to work. I'm not talking about only male or female. Lot of female students also coming here. They are working for auditing firms. They are working for logistic industries. Okay, so market is open. There are plenty of opportunities. Please involve yourself into this industry. Okay, not like IT. Maybe you are thinking that AI will come and do a lot of things. No, 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 no. There is a lot of opportunities are in this market. Okay, you can involve, and if any students hesitate to ask any questions here, you can send an email to me. I can get back to you. Okay, if you have any doubts or anything. Okay, and whatever, if you have a questions, you can get my email ID from the team.
Hello, sir. Sir, I'm Vishwan from Visakhapatnam, sir.
Okay,
Sir, I have a doubt that